As we're back here for Palm Springs, California, here at Palm Springs Stadium, back here for the second of our doubleheader here on the PSCL Baseball Broadcast Network. Chase Cicinelli here, taking you guys the way through this game here this afternoon, as it's just past noon. Happy good afternoon to you guys, wherever you may be. It's the Blue Sox taking on the Rush. Let's quickly take a look at the starting lineups for the Blue Sox by manager Reed Santos. Isaac Rodriguez will be leading off at second base. Michael Gonzalez at center field. Fred Ramos, 3 spot at the hot corner. Cleanup spot, first baseman David Orzacco. Garrett Sloan, the shortstop, batting 5th. Noah Bufford batting 6th in left field. Tyler Nelson behind the dish, batting 7th. Batting 8th, Anthony Madison in right field. Batting 9th, Josh Manis, the extra hitter. And batting 10th, the designated hitter, Jared Fong. And they will be taking on the right-hander for the Rush, Santiago Duarte, and talking to manager Zach Novis for the Rush. They like to call him the two-way darling of the Bay. A guy who loves to compete on the mound, loves to swing the bat, and obviously his task today will be slowing down these Blue Sox lineup. They were able to knock off the undefeated Lumberjacks yesterday 3-1, and this is going to be a great game, and I can't wait to bring you guys the coverage. So here we go. Leadoff man here for the Blue Sox will be Isaac Rodriguez, second baseman. Blue Sox come in 6-2, and the Rush come in 5-3 in separate divisions, but obviously this is a big game for both of these teams for playoff seeding and stuff like that. Everyone does make playoffs, but obviously you want to face a lower seed, try and get the high seed as our first pitch is in there for strike one, and we are on our way. First pitch here at 12:06 p.m. Happy June 22nd to you guys here on this Saturday afternoon. Here comes the next delivery. Breaking pitch in the dirt and a ball and a strike. Partly cloudy here today. One of the few times we've seen some clouds in the sky here at Palm Springs. Next delivery, this one sharply hit to the right side, but easy play. 4-3 on the putout as Martinez puts it away for out number 1. Second batter of the game will be Michael Gonzalez, center fielder, also recently who got called up for the power roster. So another one of the guys, Tyler Nelson, obviously the other power hitter. Here on the Blue Sox roster is power pitching coach Reed Santos, the manager as we mentioned. One out, base is empty for Michael Gonzalez, center fielder for the Blue Sox. First pitch out of the stretch, Santiago gets up, head 0-1. Duarte, a 4-pitch mix, but he's basically a fastball changeup combo pitcher. He'll occasionally throw his slider and curveball. Talking to Novis, he loves to throw that changeup a lot. That's his best pitch. Ahead 0-1 to Gonzalez. Here comes the next pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Quickly ahead 0-2. Out of the lineup is Duarte. Here comes the 0-2. Goes back to the changeup. Got the swing and miss. They have to complete the drop third strike, and easily doing that for out number 2 is Quandras behind the plate. Throws an absolute cannon over there. And 2 outs quickly retired. First strikeout already here for Duarte, and just the second batter face, and that'll bring up the 3-hitter. Playing the hot corner in Fred Ramos. First pitch to Ramos, batting from the left side, takes a strike on the outside corner. Ramos so far 4 for 16, 3 runs driven in. Next one spikes the breaking ball, takes it for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out of the windup is Ramos. Here comes the 1-1. Another changeup that time. Actually, that one looked more like a curveball, I believe. That was a 67-mile-per-hour curveball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kind of see the late break to it, the looping breaking ball. From the belt, kicks and fires the 2-1. And there's a high fly ball, shallow right field, going back, and now is under it and makes the grab for out number 3. Solly Werner puts it away. 1-2-3. Blue Sox go quietly in the top half of the first. Duarte works a 1-2-3 as we head to the home half of the first. No score here on the PSCL Baseball Broadcast Network.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Bottom of the first here, no score so far. Rush finally coming up to the plate as we quickly take a look at the lineup. Hunter Anderson leading off in left field. Sky Palmer in center field. Nathan Cunningham batting third at third base. Alex Bautista in the cleanup spot at DH. Colin McCormick at shortstop. Derek Ball, the extra hitter. Daniel Quadras behind the plate. Daniel Martinez at second base. Caden Dawson at first base. And batting 10, Solly Wenner in right field. Starting pitcher for the Blue Sox, southpaw Jacob Glaziner, and take a look at so far his outings in PSCL play. He's made 2 outings so far, and he actually pitched against this Rush team. And he went 2 innings back in that outing, faced 14 batters, and it was a rough outing for him. 8 runs on 8 hits, all earned. 3 walks, 1 strikeout. So definitely looking for a better start against a Rush team that knows them well, as the first pitch is on the corner to the leadoff hitter for the Rush in Hunter Anderson. Hunter Anderson, the team leader in hits, 10 for 13. Just absolute dominance, and right up the middle, and diving stop on his feet. The throw to first, not in time. Great effort from Isaac Rodriguez, sliding to his right, making the backhand play, but couldn't get enough on the throw, and Anderson doing what he does, getting an infield base hit to lead off the ballgame for the Rush. So now 11 hits for him in the early season, and just continuing to be the perfect leadoff hitter for this Rush team. Here's Sky Palmer, center fielder, third on the team in hits. He's 7 for 12. Also 1 of 3 players on Rush with 2 doubles. First pitch, softly hit to the right side. Rodriguez's hat falls off, only play is to first. So they retire him. Moving to second is Hunter Anderson on the play, and 1 out now, runner at second. So 3-hitter now, Nathan Cunningham will step in to Rush with all 3 of their top 3 hitters. Top 3 in hits is Cunningham, 8 for 16, a perfect 500 batting average, and he's really done it all so far. 4 singles, 2 doubles, 2 triples, and 6 runs driven in. First pitch, it's a slider, dives inside. Just missed the inner half, 1 ball, no strikes. That slider trying to dot the inside corner. Anderson in second, 1 away. Next pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball at 81. 1-1 here to Cunningham. A long wait and the delivery. Way outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Blue Sox today wearing the blue tops, white pants. Rush with the baby blue tops and the white pants. Anderson dancing off second and delivers. There's a high, towering fly ball, shallow right field. Coming on and making the grab. Anderson will stay at second, and making the catch was Anthony Madison for out number 2. So 2 outs, Anderson still at second. That will bring up the 4-hitter, Alex Bautista. And the DH spot today for the Rush. First pitch, and the La Quinta product takes a strike. No balls at 1 strike. La Quinta, my apologies. Bautista, an outfielder and a catcher, but getting the DH role here today. Takes the ball on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Bautista. Just finished up at La Quinta High School. Looking for a place to play college baseball at. Next delivery, fouled, straight back to the netting. Good cut, he was on it, just got on top of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. One hit so far for the Rush. That was the first hit of the ball game. Anderson started off the inning with an infield single, advanced on a ground out, and Nathan Cunningham then flied out to right, and so Anderson still at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count with 2 away here to Alec Bautista. Next delivery. And he shoots one into right center field, going back on the run, and he dives and makes the catch. Good play, got a solid read off the bat, and Michael Gonzalez showing off the leather early on. We're through 1 here at Palm Springs Stadium. No score on the PSCL Baseball Broadcast Network.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Like a family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Top of the second here, back the Blue Sox back at the plate. 4, 5, 6 hitters. They went down quietly in the top half of the first. David Orozco leading off, the first baseman for the Blue Sox. Takes a fastball high for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a hard ground ball, and it gets through to the left side, into left field. Got past the glove of Nathan Cunningham, and that's a base hit, hardly hit, and a leadoff single for the Blue Sox. So here's Garrett Sloan, the shortstop for the Blue Sox. The leadoff runner at first. Takes a strike on the inner half. Sloan in the 5 spot for the Blue Sox here this afternoon. Next delivery. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Well placed and painted. Quickly 0-2 to Sloan. Sloan 5 for 19 so far. 4 singles, 1 triple, 5 RBIs. And a quick check over there at first base. Little pickoff attempt, but Orozco gets back easily. Solid crowd here at Palm Springs Stadium. Next pitch. And just above the letters. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Out of the stretch, the 1-2. Goes to a slider. Chopper left side. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. A fielder's choice. Sloan will reach and just unable to quickly turn. Sloan going pretty fast down the line and was well defended over there at third base. Cunningham this time was able to handle it on the backhand and fired a second for 1, but Daniel Martinez, the second baseman, wasn't able to get a lot on the throw, and that allowed Sloan to reach. So 1 on, 1 out. That will bring up Noah Bufford, left fielder for the Blue Sox, obviously known for the first home run this summer in the PSCL, and he puts a charging on deep into left center field, and that's going to one-hop the wall. Runners are advancing to second and third. Now they're going to wave him in. A late delay call, and the throw is not in time. Sloan scores all the way from first. An RBI double for Bufford, and continuing to produce extra base hits right on cue. First pitch swinging, Bufford being aggressive, and gets the first run of the ball game. And the Blue Sox go up first here in the top half of the second. We mentioned how good this Blue Sox team is, knocking off the undefeated Lumberjacks, who lost again today, 10-2 to the A's. After starting 8-0, they've lost 2 straight. Blue Sox feel like they're the team to beat right now. First delivery, slider right there in the zone for strike 1. Here's Tyler Nelson, catcher this afternoon here for the Blue Sox. Seen him play first base a couple times as well, but his main position is the catcher spot. Loves to call a good game for his pitching staff as he takes below the knees at a ball and a strike. Duarte right there, doubling up on the slider. Each team with 1 hit across. Blue Sox, that was a big first hit. Next pitch, and that one's going to go foul to the right side and out of play. Tyler Nelson so far, 7 for 16, including 1 double and 1 home run as well. Blue Sox actually have 4 hitters who have gone deep. Got to check to confirm, but I'm pretty sure they lead the PSCL. Next delivery, he chases for strike 3, but it gets away. Goes all the way to the bullpen, and now Bufford's going to take advantage. He's going to try and score. The throw is not in time. He scores upstanding rather than sliding, and it goes all the way to the dugout toward the rush side. And scoring all the way from second is Bufford, and Nelson reaches on the drop third strike. So Blue Sox continuing to take advantage of the sloppiness from the rush in this inning. So they now lead here 2-0. Inning started with an error. The big double by Bufford, and then how about the base running as well? Scoring all the way from second on that drop third strike, just hard 90s all the way. First pitch is chopped to the plate and behind the plate. Here to Anthony Madison. Matheson so far 3 for 14 here for the Blue Sox. He's played in all 8 of their games. Next delivery, he shoots one to right. This might fall, and it is a base hit. Right in front of the rush right fielder, and runners now at first and second. Solly Wenner tried to come in and make a play, but was played just a little too deep, and Matheson puts it in the perfect position. Gets the second hit in the inning for the Blue Sox. So here's Josh Manis, the extra hitter for the Blue Sox. First pitch he sees, slider right at the knees for strike one. Out of the stretch is Duarte trying to get a ground ball double play. There's a good changeup, check swing, but did not go, and a ball on the strike. Manis 3 for 9 so far. Getting a hit in 33% of his at-bats. Looking for another one here. Next pitch. And he puts an absolute charge way over the head of Anderson and left. 2 runs are going to score. Manis puts the brakes at second. The second runner's getting waved in. No throw. And a 2 RBI double. The second double of the inning. The third hit of the inning. And 4 runs across for the Blue Sox here in the second. Zach Novus making his way out there to mound, going to talk it over with the righty. Just leaving too many pitches down the middle. That was a 74-mile-per-hour pitch, and Manis just turns all over it. Twice now we've seen doubles go into the left field, left center field, and Blue Sox continuing to hit Duarte well here in this inning. Home plate umpire now trying to break up the meeting. And all you're saying right now, if you're Novus, hey, you're throwing strikes, you're doing your job. Now let's just try and locate a little better. Hasn't allowed a free base yet. He's been around the strike zone. It's just as far as locating his pitches, whether it's working east to west or north to south. First pitch, and it misses upstairs to the number 10 hitter, Jared Fong. The DH here for the Blue Sox. Fong from Gilroy, California. Went to Christopher High School. Next delivery, fouls it back to the right side of the netting. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fong, who's a two-way player, a first baseman and a pitcher. He had a 2.44 ERA and 14 1/3 innings pitched as a pitcher at Christopher High School. Next delivery, fouls again to the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count here. Still just 1 out in the inning. Blue Sox 4 runs across. Still threatening with Manis at second. Duarte gets the sign. Out of the stretch, checks the runner, and delivers in the dirt for ball 2. Good block there behind the plate from Quadras. And now it goes even here to 2-2. Lifts the leg, kicks and fires, and another ball foul, this time more toward the home plate area. Vaughn continuing to work, continuing to attack on 2 strikes and protect, and he's getting the bat at the ball. Now he's just trying to put it in play in fair territory. Another 2-2 payoff pitch upcoming. Here it comes, the 2-2 in the dirt, and gets away. A wild pitch. Slider well outside, and the count will now run full. And advancing to third is Manis on the wild pitch. Next delivery, well upside. Little chin music up and in for ball 4. So runners on the corners. Back to the top of the order in Isaac Rodriguez. One thing to note, thanks to one of the partners here up in the booth, there is rollover innings, meaning after a 5-run inning, with the time limit and restrictions, 2 hours and 10 minutes are these games, and obviously 5 runs with 4 so far, still just 1 out. As that next one is a pop-up here, see if it stays in fair territory. Calling for it, first baseman for the Russian, able to make the grab is Caden Dawson. So good pitch there, running it inside, getting the soft contact pop out, and now 2 away. And we saw the Rush yesterday against the Bootleggers, giving up 4 runs in that second inning. Only allowed 1 more the rest of the game, but they lost to the Bootleggers yesterday 5-3. And they'll continue to play from behind in this game as the first pitch is fouled, and now I got a piece of the catcher. Quadras going to try and walk it off. In a lot of pain, and home plate umpire giving him some time here. Looked like it got him around the area where you don't want to get hit at. Hopefully it starts feeling better here. That's a good sign. Back on his feet, has the mask back on, and Quadras able to shake off the painful foul ball. 0-1 the count here to Michael Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Gonzalez from Ontario, California, went to Los Angeles Harbor College, still attending there. Swung the bat very well there. So we'll get to that in a moment. The 0-1. A good block again from Quadras. Another slider. And he just hasn't been able to throw it for a strike, and that's been the problem. Blue Sox hitters have kind of just been sitting on the fastball, recognizing that the secondary pitches haven't been in the zone. Gonzalez, 327 batting average in the 107 at-bats he's had. 35 hits. Next delivery, fastball outside. 408 on base percentage. Only 7 strikeouts as well in 107 at-bats. A guy who will always, most of the time, put the ball in play, and he does right there. Line drive, base hit into left. Blue Sox continuing to hit. The hit parade has continued. Fourth of the inning. 5 runs have scored, and we'll see if the inning will roll over. So the inning will continue, and the 10th batter of the inning coming to the plate. Blue Sox went down 1-2-3 in that first inning and have completely turned the script here, have switched the script with a big 5 spot. First pitch, and dives low and inside for ball 1 to Fred Ramos. Ramos flew out to right to end the top half of the first. At the hot corner today for the Blue Sox. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball up and away for ball 2. So fastball's been around the upper 70s. That's where he's been sitting and trying to get back on track with his command. The 2-0, and he misses again up and away. Ball 3, and waiting on deck will be the man who started off the inning, David Orozco, who reached on an error. Way ahead, 3-0 to the batter, Fred Ramos. Here it comes, the 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. And now they'll officially roll over the inning as every batter has came up to the plate. So because the 3 runners were on base, you got to add it to the score. So an 8 spot for the Blue Sox here in the second inning as we go to the bottom of the second. It's all Blue Sox early on.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in-app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here for the bottom of the second, a big 8 spot put up for the Blue Sox after the 5-run rollover inning. All 3 runners who are on base in the PSCL rules count as scoring, so 8-0 here for the Blue Sox. Rush trying to battle back, first pitch swinging and fouling it to the right side and out of play. So 5-hitter Colin McCormick, the shortstop for the Rush here this afternoon. Delivery misses outside. One ball, 1 strike here to Colin McCormick. Here comes the 1-1 from the southpaw. Slider just missing outside. 2 balls and a strike. Jacob Glasner so far, first inning against the Rush offense where he struggled. He pitched a very good inning, just allowed 1 hit. And there's a line drive to second, on the stop, but unable to make the play. It was a line drive to second, and he scoops it with his glove, tried to make an accurate throw from his knees, but was unable to do so. But that will be ruled as an infield single. Even with an accurate throw, I don't know if you get Colin McCormick going hard down the line, and that's why it was ruled an infield single. So leadoff runner on base here for the Rush. I'll bring up Derek Ball. Derek Ball so far 6 for 17, including 1 double, 2 runs driven in. First pitch swinging, attacking, and sends a high towering fly ball into left center field. Coming on and making the grab is Michael Gonzalez for the first out. Derek Ball right there. Saw a pitch he thought he can drive, but just missed it, just got under it. There's a pitch on the inner half, and unable to do much with it. I like the aggressiveness, but obviously you're trying to work counts after your pitcher was out there for a long time. So 1-on-1 out here for Daniel Quadras. Catcher here for the Rush. First delivery, fastball painted on the outer black. That one at 82, no balls and 1 strike. Seeing some bullpen movement starting to ramp up here for the Rush. Next delivery misses outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. He wanted the call, but didn't get it. Number 17 warming up for the Rush. That's Joseph Cook. Next delivery in there. Now a 2-strike count here to Daniel Quadras. Quadras trying to get another hit here, keep the baton going. 1-2, well outside for ball 2. We'll try and get an update on the backfield game going on right now on the turf field for later. See if we can get that as soon as we can for you guys. So far, 2 games have finished. A's beat the Lumberjacks 10-2. As next delivery, cut on and miss for strike 3. First strikeout of the afternoon for Glazner, 2 outs. So Quadras goes down on strikes, and that will bring up Daniel Martinez, the second baseman. First delivery, fastball on the outside corner, no balls and a strike. The other game that finished up is a great game, an extra inning thriller. So the next delivery misses outside, a ball and a strike. As Coyotes came storming back to beat the Colonials 5-2 with a 3 spot in the 8th. One ball, 1 strike the count out of the stretch. And there's a little shot into right. Is it going to fall? Diving on and coming and making the catch. Anthony Matheson coming in on the liner. Able to make the catch to end the inning. So the Rush continue to not score early on in this ball game. And Blue Sox playing great defense and a great first 2 innings for Jacob Glazner. We're through 2 here from Palm Springs Stadium. Jason Cicinelli here on the PSCL Baseball Broadcast Network.
2 locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Top of the third here. Rush with a couple changes. Says on the mound, new pitcher Joseph Cook will take over for Santiago Duarte. And moving behind the plate now, replacing Daniel Quach, was originally in the DH spot. Alex Bautista now behind the dish for the Rush. So why? David Orozco leading off like he did last inning here for the Blue Sox. 4, 5, 6 hitters. Here's the first pitch. Cook delivers. Fastball right in the zone for strike one. First pitch. Arm still getting loose. That was at 80. Oh, 1. This one is lined into left for a base hit. Out of the stretched reach by the shortstop Colin McCormick, and again, another leadoff base runner for the Blue Sox. So fastball on the inside corner was at 77. Looks more like a two-seam and ran in on the hands, and Orozco continuing to get on base for the Blue Sox. So here's Garrett Sloan. Sloan reached on a fielder's choice and later came around to score. He actually scored the first run of the ball game back in the last inning. First pitch, and it's right at the knees, but in there for strike one. Joseph Cook has a very firm fastball. Very straight, but he's a guy who can locate his pitches very well. Next pitch. There's a little chopper up the middle. It's going to get through. That was trouble off the bat. Kind of had some weird spin off the bat, kind of toward the handle. And first and second, no outs. So something you don't see a lot. It was off the end of the bat. Seemed like he was out in front, but Sloan just putting the ball in play, and that's all you really need to do as a hitter. Make the defense work. And that's what they've been doing early on. So first and second, no outs for Noah Bufford. He had the big hit to start the rally for the Blue Sox. First pitch, right down Broadway for strike one. We saw him attack first pitch. Surprised he held up there. He started his swing but decided to take. Oh, 1 count here to Bufford. Cooks checks the runner and delivers. Swung on a miss for strike two. Good breaking pitch and quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, it's going to get away. A wild pitch, an overthrown breaking ball. Both runners advance an extra 90 feet, and now second and third, and because of that wild pitch, no double play now in order. So 2 runners in scoring position to start the inning. Still no one out, 1-2 count. Here to Noah Bufford. Tyler Nelson waiting on deck for the Blue Sox. Cook taking extra time here, getting the sign from his catcher. Potential pickoff play, but doesn't budge, and fastball outside. 2-2. Bufford so far just 3 hits, but all 3 of them are extra base hits. 2 doubles and a home run, and he added that total. Hitting a double in his first at-bat, now his 3rd double of the season. Next pitch. And he puts another charge into one deep to left field. Karen Anderson back. It goes over his head again. 2 runs are going to come in and score, and it's a double-double for Noah Bufford. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and what a day so far for the Blue Sox 6-hitter. So 10-0 Blue Sox in just the top of the 3rd. Tyler Nelson will now stand in. Obviously, this isn't what you wanted to see if you're rushed. Put in a new pitcher in and Joseph Cook, and he hasn't been able to record an out yet. All 3 batters have either scored. 2 out of the 3 have scored, and the other one's waiting at second. And first pitch swinging Nelson with a sky-high pop-up in the infield, and making the grab for out number 1 is the second baseman, Daniel Martinez. So 1 out now here in the inning. Here's Anthony Matheson. Matheson, the right fielder, 1 for 1 with a single and later scored in the 2nd. Part of the 8-run inning for the Blue Sox. First pitch. And he attacks first pitch. Behind home plate area, and that's going to go out of play into the seats. Right around our crowd there down the right side. 0-1 the count here to Matheson. Seeing the change of tempo between these 2 rush pitchers. Cook, a guy who likes to take his time more. His pace, his game. 0-1. And this one is absolutely hammered to left center field. That's going to 2-hop the wall. Another extra base hit. He's going to try for 3rd. Matheson is going to slide in safely. An RBI triple. And the Blue Sox are pouring it on 11-0. So 11-0 Blue Sox. Still just 1 out in the 3rd, and the bats came to play today. First pitch, right down the middle for strike 1 to Josh Mannis. Mannis with a 2 RBI double in his first at-bat, and later scored as well. Blue Sox, 4 out of the 8 hits have been extra base hits, 3 doubles and that triple. Next delivery, cut on and miss on the off speed. 0-2 count here to Mannis. Reed Santos has to be thrilled with what he's seen from his offense here today. Next pitch. There's a slowly chopper hit right to home plate. Cook's just going to go to 1 and gets the out. But it is an RBI groundout, and Blue Sox extend their lead 12-0 on the RBI groundout by Josh Mannis. So 1-3 on the putout, 2 away. Base is empty for the 10-hitter Jared Fong. Highest scoring game we've seen. We've seen the Lumberjacks score 17 twice. So far, the Blue Sox with 12 in just inning number 3 is cut on and miss for strike 1 to Jared Fong. Fong reached on a walk and later scored as well in the 2nd inning. 9 out of the 10 hitters to come to the plate in that, or 8 out of the 10 in that second inning as the next one dives low, a ball and a strike scored in that second inning for the Blue Sox. Next delivery, the 1-1 in the dirt and goes behind the backstop. It doesn't matter with bases empty. 2 balls and a strike. And you can just see from the body language, a lot of the players just kind of just got the wind knocked out of them by this explosive offense we've seen from the Blue Sox early on. There's a hardly hit ground ball, but fields it on a hop. Good play and fires across the diamond for out number 3. So McCormick puts the put out 6-3, but Blue Sox with another 4 spot. As we head to the inning of the bottom half of the third, it is 12-0 Blue Sox. Bottom of the third is rushed back up to the plate, and they are down very big here in this ball game. Biggest deficit all season. They are down 12-0 here to the Blue Sox. It's 9-10 one-hitters for the rush. Caden Dawson, Solly Wenner, and Hunter Anderson. First pitch right on the corner to Dawson. No balls and a strike. One. Breaking pitch. Good. That was a thing of beauty. A slider starting on the inside and diving to the outside part from the left-handed hitter's vision and quickly 0-2. 0-2 count. Here it comes. And a breaking pitch well outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Glasner, the 1-2. Slider upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dawson so far 4 for 17 for PSCL. No extra base hits. All singles so far. The 2-2. High, towering, shallow pop-up into right field. Who's going to call it and take charge? And no one does. It falls in. So no one touched it. It is going to be ruled as a hit, even though it's a ball that 100% should have been caught, and a leadoff base runner for the rush. So Dawson at first for the rush. They'll bring up Solly Wenner. Right fielder for the rush takes a strike. Three hits now for the rush. They actually have a hit in every inning so far. 0-1. Right down Broadway, 0-2. Update score, Haymakers, Bombers on the backfield, tied at 3 in the top of the 4th. So Bombers, who are the only winless team left in the PSCL, trying to win their first and a nail-biter so far. Next delivery, misses the lower inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike here to winner. Next pitch, on the corner for strike 3. Fastball painted. Make that second strikeout now of the afternoon for Glasner. So 1 out, back to the top of the order, and Hunter Anderson. First pitch, and just misses outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes to count here to Hunter Anderson. Next delivery, in the dirt, good block from Nelson. Tyler Nelson, a guy behind the plate, takes a lot of pride in his defense, loves to help out his pitching staff, loves to try and call a good game, protect as many pitches as he can that's in the dirt, and he showed it off right there. He said his favorite thing to do behind the plate is to block pitches. Next delivery, and that's foul down the line and out of play. You know, you see catchers all around. Some of them like to pitch frame. Some of them like to block pitches. Some of them just like to catch a good game. So far, he's called a great one. Next delivery, right there on the knees. And the count now runs even here to 2-2 here to Hunter Anderson. Anderson, the left fielder for the Rush here today. Here comes the 2-2. Well outside, and that gets away. Nelson couldn't get that pitch that time, as that was obviously would have hit a right-handed batter that was well into that batter's box. And the count now runs even to 3-2. Or a full count. So Dawson, the runner, advancing on the play. Full count, and Anderson trying to put the Rush on the board. Trailing 12-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Blue Sox 12 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Next pitch. Anderson, big cut, and fouls that off his front foot. So we'll do it again here at 2-2, or 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up here to Anderson. Here it comes, 3-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Goes back to the fastball, the inner black, and gets him with an 84-mile-per-hour fastball. Blows it by him. 3rd strikeout of the afternoon and 2nd of the inning, 2 away. So 2 outs here for Sky Palmer, center fielder for the Rush. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Dawson still at second, 2 away. First pitch, and he puts a hard ground ball up the middle, base hit. That will plate home Dawson, and the Rusher on the board, 12-1. Good swing, fastball right down Broadway at 83, and he just goes right back up the middle with it. Able to put a good swing on it and get the first run home for the Rush. Palmer's now 9th hit of the season, and his first pitch swinging and fouling it down the right field line is Nathan Cunningham. Cunningham 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count here to Cunningham. The hot corner third baseman today for the Rush. Oh, 0-1. There's a hard ground ball, base hit through the hole into left field. Just through the 5-6 hole. Back-to-back base hits, third of the inning. And the Rush have something a little cooking here, trailing 12-1. So 1 run on 5 hits now for the Rush. They're putting bat on ball. Obviously, their pitching staff today has let them down, though, giving up 12 runs through 3. Two outs, first and second. First pitch, and misses upstairs to Bautista. Bautista, who started at the DH role for the Rush, has moved over behind the plate, catching Joseph Cook, who came into the ballgame for the Rush. Zach Novus would love another hit for his ball club here, the manager. And that one nearly hits Bautista, had to get away from that one. Nearly skinned his jersey, but instead it's a hitter's count now, 2-0. 2-0 runners on the move. Pitch is called to strike. The throw down to second, not in time. In and out of the glove of the second baseman, and a double steal for the Rush. So 2 balls, 1 strike. A pitch that was perfectly placed on the corner. Talk about the consistency that we've seen from the home plate umpires. The next one misses way up and away. 3 balls and a strike. Hitters count here to Bautista. Knows the heater's coming. See if he can put bat on ball. Rush trailing 12-1. Trying to come back. They've scored 1 so far in the inning. The 3-1. Outside for ball 4. So bases will be loaded for the 5-hitter Colin McCormick. And now Reed Santos going to quickly take a mound visit. Seeing him trot on out there. Try and talk it over with his lefty. Big lead 12-1, but obviously you've seen him not look sharp here in this inning. The Rush starting to get some hits together like they did the last time they saw him. We mentioned Glazner just lasting 2 innings against the Rush last time, giving up 8 runs. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Nowhere to put him. Colin McCormick. Angelo, pinch runner at first base, and a big cut and a miss by McCormick. No balls, 1 strike the count. Rush trailing big, 12-1. Next delivery, outside, ball on a strike. And all you need to do if you're Glazner, you have a big lead. Don't need to try and live around the corners. Just pump strikes. Next delivery does catch the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. McCormick trying to put the ball in play and keep the line moving. Glazner out of the stretch, gets the sign. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 1-2. Just foul, just got a piece. It's a good pitch right there on the lower quadrant. Looked more like a sinker. And we'll do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. Definitely, it was a fastball. That was at 83. Definitely had some downward movement to it, though. We'll do it again here at 1 and 2. Here it comes, the 1-2. In the dirt for ball 2. Good eye there by McCormick. Especially in a 2-strike count with runners on base. Sometimes pressure can get to you as a hitter. But not swing happy there. We'll do it here at 2 and 2. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. From the belt, Glasner delivers. Squat on and miss for strike 3. Fastball at 84. He gears it up, blows it by him, and that will end the inning. We're through 3 here from Palm Springs Stadium. Rush do get on the board, but leave 3 runners left on base. Blue Sox with a commanding 12-1 lead as we head to the 4th.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Blue Sox leading 12-1 as we move on here to the middle innings, top half of the 4th. Blue Sox will have the top of the order, 3rd time around the order. Isaac Rodriguez, Michael Gonzalez, and Fred Ramos. Joseph Cook back out there now for his 2nd inning relief for the Rush. First pitch. Good pitch right there. Right around the knees to the leadoff man, Isaac Rodriguez. 0 for 2, ground out and a pop out. 0-1, that misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And one of my partners in the booth notifying me that only hitter for the Blue Sox here today did not reach. Would love to add on to the fun and get involved. Now time called here. Here's the 1-1. Right there on the corner and a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Cut on a miss for strike 3. First strikeout for Cook. 1 away to open up the 4th. Looks like the hitter was thinking breaking ball and he just stick to the heater. Good location, lower outside corner. Got the swing and miss. Hopefully that's a little confidence booster here. First pitch swinging and fouling it down the right field line is Michael Gonzalez. Gonzalez, the center fielder, 1 for 2. An RBI single, later scored as well, and a strikeout. On the count with 1 out. 0-1, and that dives outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from the belt. Kicks and fires, and that misses upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. A pitch that was a borderline call, more toward the upper quadrant, but didn't get the call. Foul, back to the netting. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's the 2-2. Fouled again to the right side. Rush, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. Blue Sox, 12 runs, 8 hits, no errors. A team that's at an all-time high right now after they're 6-2. They just knocked off the undefeated Lumberjacks yesterday, 3-1. And have exploded against the Rush here this afternoon. Next delivery, and again, foul to the right side. Last fastball right there at 82. Two again, and a slider dives outside. Full count pitch coming up. On deck would be Fred Ramos. One out, the full count pitch. And that one's a line to the right side. Just foul. Just to the right of the bag, a bang play, and nearly missing the jock by a couple inches. Next pitch. And there's a good swing right into left. A sinking fly ball, and it falls in. A ball that looked like it was going to stay up longer than it did, but it ended up sinking and falling right in front of Anderson. And a second hit of the game for Gonzalez. So 1 on, 1 out for the Blue Sox. That'll bring up Fred Ramos. Only inning now where Blue Sox haven't had a hit, back to the top of the first where they went down in order 1, 2, 3. First pitch to Ramos misses outside as a fastball. Ramos 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Next pitch. Hard chopper over the head of the first baseman. That's going to go into right field. Runners are going to stay put. Runners at first and second. And now a quick tag over there at second, but was ended up called safe. So back-to-back singles, and Blue Sox threatening yet again here in the 4th. Starting to see another bullpen pitch. You start going down there for the Rush. And Novus with another mound visit. And you just see the depth in this Blue Sox lineup. Definitely a contender for sure to win the championship. Lumberjacks back-to-back championships. They're going for the three-peat, and Blue Sox were able to knock them off for their first L yesterday. So 2 on, 1 out. Sends up the cleanup man, David Orozco. Orozco 1 for 2, a single and reached on air. Has been on base twice and has scored 1 run. First pitch swinging. Skies a towering pop-up. Second baseman in shallow right field will come on and make the grab as Daniel Martinez puts it away. P4 for round number 2. So 2 on, 2 outs. Garrett Sloan, shortstop for the Blue Sox. 1 for 2, a single fielder's choice, but has scored twice. Blue Sox with 10 hits now in the ball game, double-digit hits here in just the 4th inning. First pitch, up and in for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Joseph Cook coming into today has pitched in 5 games, 6 innings. Next one is lined down the left field line. 1 run is going to come in and score. It's an RBI single off the bat of Sloan, and the Blue Sox continue to score. Another run on the board, and they lead 13-1. So Noah Buffer, the next man due up for the Blue Sox. We mentioned the 2-hour, 10-minute time on these ball games. Game started at 12:06. The first one dives low and away to Noah Bufford. to 1 Blue Sox. Here comes the 1-0 Bufford. Outside corner in there, 1-1. Right now, time at 1:22. Game's been going on here for about an hour and 6 minutes. Or 16 minutes. The next one dives low. 2 balls, 1 strike to Noah Bufford. Bufford 2 for 2, double-double, and 3 RBIs. Hitters count a Buffer 3-1. Here it comes. Foul to the right side and into the seats. So a full count pitch coming up. Got an updated score, still 3-3 in the backfield between the Bombers and the Haymakers. Bombers again trying to win their first game of PSCL and a nail-biter down at the turf field. Here comes the 3-2, and it misses upstairs for ball 4. The bases are loaded for Tyler Nelson. Catcher for the Blue Sox has already gone deep 1 time this season. I was back on the turf field. Would love to go deep here. First pitch, right down Broadway for strike 1. Nelson 0 for 2, a strikeout, reached on a drop third strike, later came around and scored in a pop out. Cook out of the stretch here, bases loaded, or first and second, 2 outs. And it's in there. So 0-2 count here. So Blue Sox have loaded the bases again here since the second inning. Nelson down in a hole 0-2. The 0-2 payoff. Just missed upstairs, a ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 to Nelson. And he lifts one out in a pretty deep but shallow center field. Coming on and making the grab for out number 3 is Sky Palmer for the rush. But another run on the board for the Blue Sox. They extend their lead 13-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Bottom 4 rush back at the dish here. 6, 7, 8 hitters Derek Ball, Daniel Quadras, and Daniel Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the outside corner to Derek Ball. Ball 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. Oh, 1. And that one's lined into left center. A leadoff single for the rush. All 4 innings now they've gotten a base hit, and they continue that start here to lead off the inning. So here's Daniel Quadras. who switched spots with Bautista, now in the DH role. First pitch, right there in the zone for strike one. We saw Quadras get banged up on a foul ball earlier in the game, and that's probably why they decided to make the switch. The next pitch, outside a ball and a strike. Quadras, the Linwood, California native. So that misses way upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next delivery, right there in the zone. So 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Quadras trying to reach. He struck out swinging his first at bat. And he goes down on 3 strikes again. Glasner gets the turkey the second time he's got him on strikes. And 1 out here in the inning. So 1 out here for Daniel Martinez. Lined out to right his first at bat and takes way upstairs for ball 1. Southpaw warming up down there for the rush. Next pitch. And misses low and away, 2-0. Feels like this was a game that Rush needed to have, and game's not over, but they're down 13-1, bottom 4. So the next pitch catches the outside corner, and Rush came in today 5-3, Blue Sox 6-2. So Rush were second place in their division entering today. His next one is lined down the line into the left field corner, and the ball gets quickly thrown back in. Good job by Buffer getting it back to the cutoff man. So for runners at first and second hit of the inning for the Rush. So first and second one away for the ever dangerous Caden Dawson. Dawson, who's been in the 3-hole for most of the seasons, moved down to the 9th spot here for the Rush today. Lefty-lefty matchup. He's 1 for 2 as he takes outside for ball 1. Single and a run scored for Dawson. Next pitch. Right down the middle, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dawson, one of the College of the Desert players, a lot of players in this league. Obviously the manager of that team, Sam DiMatteo, the manager for the Lumberjacks here in the PSCL. Reed Santos, who's the manager for the Blue Sox here in this game. He's actually the pitching coach as well, as next one misses outside. Casey Dill is the manager for Power, also on that coaching staff. The great partnership that those 3 share. The next delivery, way outside, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 hitter's count, and swung on and fouled back to the screen. Looks like one of the hands of Dawson kind of slipped off the bat. Gets the Pine Tar back on the batting gloves, and now at a full count. Full count pitch. Foul to the left side. Three-two again. Runners stay put, and another foul ball. One run on 7 hits for the Rush. Just haven't been able to cash in runners with scoring when runners have been in scoring position here in this ball game. Just 1 for 7. Next pitch. And Dawson sends a high fly ball, shallow center field, coming on, charging, and a little late dive, and the ball now fell. So each runner's going to advance, and that's going to go down as a base hit. So Dawson, who's had 2 weird singles in this ball game, a ball that should have been caught on the first hit that he hit, that was in no man's land. And it fell in with no one communicating, and that time another shallow fly ball. And the center fielder, who was playing pretty deep, and Michael Gonzalez did everything he could to try and make a play on it, but was unable to do so. So bases are loaded for the Rush. One run on 8 hits. Rush is a team, they have the deep lineup. It's just as far as trying to cash in with runners on. And obviously that's a play. If there's 2 outs, you're definitely getting at least 1 run scoring on that because they're going to be going on the pitch. It's the first pitch. Misses low and away for ball 1. Solly Winter struck out looking in his first at bat. Representing the number 10 hitter for the Rush, and he takes a strike. Rush stranded, bases loaded, last inning with just 1 run. There's a little soft ground ball. And feeding to the bag, Lasner, 1-3 on the putout to first base. It's an RBI ground out for Winter, and Rush get on the board with their 2nd run of the ballgame. So 2 outs, 2nd and 3rd. Back to the top of the order. And a pinch hitter for Hunter Anderson. As the first one misses. So low and outside breaking ball, and Nelson did all he could to block it. Just Christian Angelo pinch hitting for Hunter Anderson. Lefty-lefty matchup, 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. Next pitch. And misses low it again. Another good stop for Tyler Nelson. Man, he's been very phenomenal back there here this afternoon. Hitters count here 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Foul to the left side. Angelo 3 for 16 so far. He's appeared in 6 out of the 9 games. Or 8 games, with this being the 9th game. So now appearing in almost all of them except for two, as the next one's chopped foul down on the right field line. So the count runs even to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Slowly hit to the right side, and an easy 4-3 put out to end the frame. Rush to get another run, but still trailing 13-2 as we head to the fifth.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Back here for the top of the fifth. His first pitch missing outside. The Blue Sox hitter Anthony Matheson. Matheson, 2 for 2. What a day he's had. A single, a triple, 2 runs scored, and an RBI as he takes high as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Check that, 1-1. Next pitch, and misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. New pitcher on. Will Dalton for the rush. Dalton's appeared in 1 game. The next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Next delivery. This one's fouled right by the booth. And nearly coming right at us is just over the head of us. We were bracing for it. We've seen a ball already in this PSCL tournament, or league, pardon me, coming to the booth a couple days ago. Next delivery, and that misses outside for ball 4. So leadoff walk here to open up the inning for the Blue Sox here in the 5th. You can just feel Blue Sox have just had the energy all game long. And after that first inning, they've just been getting runners on base. Continuing to do that here. First pitch, cut on and miss for strike one to Josh Manis. Oh, 1 is in there. That one at 74, no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And the dirt slowly hit to their left side, and that's a fair ball. Dawson plays it in fair territory and makes the long throw. And now the ball gets away, trying to go to second. It goes into left field. The throw goes to third and is cut off by the third baseman. So a 5-3 put out. Matheson advances to second and then advances to third on the throw in there. So rush defense trying to do a little too much, and it cost them an extra 90s. 90 feet away from another run scoring for the Blue Sox with just 1 away. So here's Jared Fong. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Takes upstairs 1-0. The southpaw delivers right there in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. A high pop-up right behind home plate area. Catcher running out there right around the bat, but he's able to make the catch. Good play there from Bautista, especially trying to avoid the bat. That could have been dangerous if he rolled his foot on it, but able to make the grab for out number 2. So 2 outs after the air. That sends up the leadoff man, Isaac Rodriguez. 0 for 3 today. Ground out, pop out, and a strikeout. First pitch is in there, no balls and a strike. Next pitch misses upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Looks like the game on the turf field just ended. We'll have the final score on that when we can. So the next one sails into right field for a base hit. And an RBI off the bat of Rodriguez. And it's 14-2. So 14-2 ball game. Michael Gonzalez first pitch swing. A base hit into center field. The hit parade continues, and the Blue Sox continuing to swing the bat very well throughout the ball game. So 2 outs, first and second for Fred Ramos. Here comes the first pitch, and it misses upstairs 1-0. Ramos 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Next pitch, and going down the left field line. Is it going to stay in fair territory? It's not. So it heads out of play and a ball and 2 strikes. Nice pitch right there. So now a 2-strike count. Blue Sox continuing to chip away. As the next one is spiked in the dirt. The runner's not going to advance, though, with the big lead. Showing a little good sportsmanship there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next delivery, upstairs 2-2. So it is a full count. With 2 outs, runners will probably be on the move here. Here's the 3-2 and ball 4. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the 5th. And a 14-2 ball game here. So here's the cleanup man, David Orozco, first baseman for the Blue Sox. 1 for 3. So he takes upstairs for ball 1. Besides the first inning, Blue Sox have scored in every inning. Here comes the 1-0. Upstairs 2-0. Out of the stretch, the 2-0. Foul back to the netting. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Here comes the 2-1. Is a hard ground ball to short. Should be the end of the inning. Fires across the diamond. Off throw, but gets tagged for the first baseman. As McCormick to Dawson to end the inning. But Blue Sox chip away with another run as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Blue Sox, all Blue Sox here today, 14-2.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
Back here for the bottom of the fifth, a 14-2 game here. All Blue Sox here this afternoon. So the first pitch misses way upstairs and behind the batter, Sky Palmer for the rush. Next pitch, and this one's a fly ball heading down the right field line, but it goes foul. Just out of the reach of the right fielder. It's a new pitcher on for the Blue Sox, Leo Teromina. Teromina from Cosumnes River College. The next one's a line, but stabbed by the first baseman. What a play. That was Orozco over there at first. Had him played perfectly for a line out for out number one. One out and a big swing and a miss here to Nathan Cunningham, the three-hitter for the Rush. He's 1 for 2, a single, a stolen base, and a flyout. The 0-1. That one misses low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Slider, and this is a high towering pop-up right on the field around home plate, and Tyler Nelson taking off that mask and making the catch. There's a quick 2 outs here in the fifth. Unsure if the run rule here is in effect. We'll have to wait for that. There is 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Blue Sox leading the Rush 14-2. The game did start at 12:06. It's 1:57 right now, almost to that 2-hour limit. We'll have to wait and see as the first one misses high for ball 1 to Alex Bautista. Bautista 0 for 1 with a walk and a flyout. Next one, foul, back to the netting. Next delivery. This is outside, 2 balls and a strike. And the thing what makes the CPCL so fun, you see a lot of good teams here. And it feels like on any given day, any team could beat anyone. Next pitch. Good slider on the inner half. Teromina here to Bautista, and he fouls out of the right side. 2 balls, 2 strikes here with 2 outs in the inning. Here comes the 2-2. Fouled again. Nelson tried to stab it and hold on to it, but tough to do with how that ricocheted off the bat. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Payoff pitch. This one's a line to the hole in the shortstop. Off balance throw and not in time. Infield single for Bautista, his first hit of the afternoon. And the Rush continue to get at least 1 hit so far in each of the first 5 innings. So 2 outs, 1 on for Colin McCormick. Shortstop for the Rush. courtesy pinch runner for the catcher, Bautista. It looks like Hunter Anderson get a pinch run for him. First pitch. And it's on the corner, on the outside corner. No balls and a strike. Two runs on 9 hits now for the Rush. Next delivery misses outside. From the belt, the 1-1. This one's lined into center field and carrying the center fielder all the way to the wall. Anderson's going to try and score from first. The throw gets put to third. And it's an RBI double off the bat of McCormick, and Rush with another run on the board. Furthest ball we've seen hit here for the Rush all afternoon. Center fielder for the Blue Sox, Gonzalez, was playing very shallow, but had to go a long way and wasn't going to be able to come up with it. So 2 outs, runner at second. Eric Ball, the batter. First pitch, and it misses low and away. One-0. Cut on and miss for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One pitch, and it misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Here comes the 2-1 payoff, cut on and miss for strike 2. So both teams now with double-digit hits in this ballgame. A combined 23 hits, 13 for the Blue Sox, 10 for the Rush. But again, that big 8-run inning for the Blue Sox in the inning number 2 as the next one's rolled over to short. Third baseman comes across, and that's going to be an error. Off the third baseman's glove, an E5, and it extends the inning. So runners on the corners with 2 outs for Daniel Quadras. First pitch, check swing, did not go on the outside, and 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch, misses as well, 2-0. Two-0 delivery, well outside, and just 3 pitches, really nowhere near the zone, and 1 ball away from a walk and a bases-loaded jam. .30 pitch, right on the outside corner, fastball at 82. .31, cut on and miss. It's a fastball, more like a sinker, diving low. Gets the swing and miss. Full count pitch coming up. 3-2. Quadras loops one over the first baseman's head. An RBI single to right. Heading to third is Ball and scoring McCormick. So Rush with the second run in the inning and a 14-4 ball game. So runners on the corners with 2 away. Daniel Martinez, the second baseman. First pitch, fouls it off the catcher's mask, 0-1. Pitch. Slider just missed outside. It was a good breaker on that one, however. 18-inch horizontal break. One ball, one strike to count with 2 away. Next pitch, and dives again outside. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And again, another pitch that they're trying to work outside, but Martinez isn't biting. Through 1. Spiked in the dirt for ball 4. Here comes the runner coming home. The throw not in time. Ball scores on the wild pitch. Runners at first and second. Third run of the inning for Rush, and it's 14-5. Now the catcher, Tyler Nelson, talking over this pitcher, pretty much telling him, hey, we have 2 outs in the inning. We're still up big, 14-5. Try and bear down here and get this last out here of the inning. So batter now for the Rush, Caden Dawson. Dawson's 2 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch, little sidearm 3/4 angle there that time, and fouled off the catcher's mask, Tyler Nelson. Next delivery, high, towering plop up into shallow left field. Who's going to take charge? Coming on and making the grab. Garrett Sloan coming out from his shortstop position, calling off both the left fielder and the shortstop to put it away. So 14-5. The game has been going on for 2 hours, but it looks like they're going to keep playing. So 14-5, we'll be back for the top of the 6th. Blue Sox still on top.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in-app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
2 locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Top of the 6 here from Palm Springs Stadium. It's all Blue Sox here today, 14-5. Leading off for the Blue Sox will be Garrett Sloan. Sloan, Bufford, and Nelson. First pitch right on the inside corner for strike one. Next delivery, misses up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sloan today, 2 for 3 with a fielder's choice as well. Couple singles, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Been very productive for the Blue Sox, as many of the other hitters have been, and another one catches the inside corner. Next one is chopped foul. Payoff pitch. And again, chopped foul by the Rush bullpen there down the left field line. A little bit of a delay as one of the Rush players had to go and retrieve that foul ball. And the next one gets him. So a free base runner will open up the inning here for the Blue Sox. So here's Noah Bufford. Pinch hitter Dylan Abid pinch hitting for Noah Bufford. Bufford finishes his day with getting on base all 3 times, 2 for 2, double and a walk. Next delivery, right there on the corner. Next pitch, that misses upstairs above the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike to Abid. On the ground, this could be 2. To second for 1, on to first for the double play. 4-6-3, and 2 outs just like that here in the top of the 6th. The 4, the 6, the 3, and 2 outs for Tyler Nelson. Nelson, the catcher spot today for the Blue Sox, and the 7-hole 0 for 3. Strikeout, pop out, and a flyout as he takes inside 1-0. He did reach on that drop third strike in his first at bat, later scored in that big 8-run inning for the Blue Sox. 1-0. And that one hits him. And right away, you see the pitcher apologize. Not trying to do that on purpose, and already second hit batsman and 3 batters faced. So 2 outs for Anthony Matheson. Pinch runner, pardon me, coming on for the Blue Sox for Tyler Nelson. As first pitch swinging down the line and foul. Jacob Glazner, who started the game, is now going to pitch run for the Blue Sox. Guy who's done a little bit of everything today. 0-1 the count here to Matheson. 0-1. Right down the middle for strike two. Here's the 0-2 with 2 away. Outside for ball one. One, two. Fastball lined into center field for a base hit. Matheson on base all 4 times in his 3rd hit of the game. I'll bring up Josh Manis. Manis, the extra hitter for the Blue Sox today. 1 for 3 with a double, a 2 RBI double. And later scored in that inning, back in the 2nd inning, and a couple groundouts. Takes a strike on the lower part of the zone. The 0-1 delivery. This one's lined to the second baseman on the bobble, but recovers and makes the play. That was Martinez on the bobble, but still recovered it. Stayed control, made a good throw over to first. As the Blue Sox do not score in the inning, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Blue Sox leading the rush, 14-5.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Back here for the home half of the 6th is the rush back at the plate. Solly Wenner leading off and fouling that straight back. Wenner 0 for 2 with a ground out RBI and a strikeout looking. 14-5 Blue Sox. Looking for the finishing touches of this game. Next one's in there. It is bottom 6, but the time limit's pretty much already over the time limit, so this should be the final 3 outs of the game. Next delivery. This one is lined into shallow right center field. Coming on, diving. Did he catch it? No, he did not. The umpire ruled it hit the ground as he came to the ground and couldn't control the possession of the ball. And Gonzalez almost makes a great highlight play, but instead a leadoff single. So leadoff single for Christian Angelo. Angelo came on as a replacement for Anderson, 0 for 1 with a ground out. And there's a high towering fly ball deep down the right field line, but heading foul. That ball was a high towering fly ball up there a long ways. Next delivery. This is low and in. One. High pop-up, and this one's headed toward us in the booth. Just behind us. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2. And he slices it the other way down to left. Bufford running on, makes the catch. Right there down the foul line, able to make the grab for out number 1 here in the 6th. So 1 out here for Sky Palmer. Palmer 1 for 3, single and an RBI, a line out, and a ground out. First pitch is in there. Oh, 1 here to Palmer, center fielder for the rush. Next delivery. And he rolls one over to short. This could be 2 to second for 1. On to first for the inning-ending double play. And it looks like that's the ball game, and it is. Blue Sox with the final over the rush. 14-5 and a good dominating win. They improved to 7-2 on the season, and Rush fall to 5-4. Blue Sox 14 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. Rush 5 runs on 12 hits and 2 errors. That will be all. Jay Cicinelli here on the PSCL Baseball Broadcast Network. So we'll have more PSCL baseball for you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.